What's going on, you guys? And welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 3. In the last episode, we got the park up to a 3-star rating. Well, nearly a 4-star rating. At 3.5 right now. So, with that in mind, well, those of you that have been following along my progression here, you know that the next step is to find yet another 2-star park and work on that one. So, my next objective is actually going to be this one. We're going to go back to Hawaii, where all of our research began. Hopefully, my neighbor from down the way won't disturb my recording with his Dodge Charger that he felt that he needed to make louder than God himself. Yeah, I can hear this guy coming from a mile away. Not sure if it's his older brother or his younger brother. One of them doesn't have too many brain cells in his head. We just got our driving surface, the asphalt, freshly paved. And he thinks it's a good idea to go out and do donuts and mark up the freshly placed turf. Because, I live in the ghetto and we gotta make the ghetto look ghetto. I think that's the only reasoning behind it. I couldn't tell you. But, some people in this world just don't have an IQ. They just don't have a brain cell. No, they don't have two brain cells to rub together. And I feel sorry for them. I really do. The importance of staying in school, ladies and gentlemen, is you learn that you don't need to be a showboating POS to look cool. Honestly, it makes you look like an idiot more than the cool factor that you're going for. Yeah, you know how to drift a car in the rain. Congratulations! I bet you're also the same guy who goes and hotboxes his bathroom with your vape pen. There's nothing with smoking vapes. But, yeah. Yeah, don't vape in the bathroom. Especially hotboxing that nonsense. Alright, so this video, like I said, I'm going to try and focus on getting to a 3-star rating. It's a nice looking park so far, if I do say so myself. Got a nice little waterfall over here, another one over here, and then a nice little series of waterfalls over there. So let me think about what I'm going to do. I know I have to introduce a couple new dinosaurs to the park. But the first thing that I really want to do is I want to send out an expedition team. I need some better dinos. What's that? Oh, insufficient skill. Okay. And what's this? Research not met. Alrighty then. I mean, I do need to set up for the next park. Like it's going to be the absolute next park, so. Let's go ahead and get that sorted. Let's see, where is my animal hatchery? Should be around here someplace. Or I'm blind. I guess I'm blind. Ha 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 ha, I found it. Not as blind as I thought I was. I'm really blind. Oh, what was that? Some guy behind me talking shit. Myself. I'm not crazy, I promise you. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Just sometimes. Let's do some research. Yeah, couldn't tell you what I want to do. Alright, we're just gonna wait on the fossils then. And since we're waiting, let's go ahead and speed up time. Let's turn a 30-minute to an hour-long video. Well, let's get about 2 hours worth of recording down to an hour-long video. Not view research, I said view fossils. There are none. Got it. New complete genome. Oh, that was the fossil research. Okay. Let's see. There's an expedition en route already. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at this building, not the other one. There we go. I don't think I have any Edmontos in the park right now. I know I have some on another park, so I'm gonna hold off on them. We still need 2 reputation for the entertainment sector to earn a new site area, which I'm assuming will be for another park or something to that effect. A new site area. What is that gonna mean? Like, are they gonna go from 30 to 35 stars? Am I gonna get a new park? I don't know, we'll see. I hope we get a new park and they increase the stars. And they're only showing the potential stars for what I can earn. And what I'm talking about here is right here. The story progress, 13 of 30. It just shows me what I have for parks available. I'm hoping we get more parks too. That'd be great. If not, oh well. Not gonna hold my breath. We probably just got what we got here. Though I am playing this blind, I don't want to know what I have available to me in the future. I really do not care. If you're gonna be one of those people it's gonna go and ruin it for me, well, that's gonna be a quick ban from the channel. Nah, I'm not kidding. I'm not gonna ban you, but I will be very upset with you. And I'll give you a piece of my mind that you will disregard instantaneously. So, go for this mission. Medium herbivore dig site. Number 2, research. Okay, that's something that I can do right now. Medium herbivore dig site. No, where's the digs? Here we go. Medium herbivore dig site number 2. This one. Send that team to do some research. Okay. And that'll earn me 1 singular point towards the entertainment sector, leaving me with 1 more point to farm from them. We're getting close, you guys. We're getting close. Not 3-starring this, obviously. That's going to take a little bit of time. I wonder if I'm going to be able to get it done in this video, as I'm spending most of my time just, knocking out research and sending for fossils. But it's worth it, trust me. It is definitely worth it, what I'm doing here. Our fossils are in. Let's get that going. Let me take a look at the expedition team once more. I want to start trying to get a variety to put in my parks. Ankylo's fine. Pteranodon, I just seen that I have some research for that going. Stiglio, I can wait on him. Or can I? Parasaurolophus. Well, let me go for the Parasaurolophus. Parasaur for short. A basic tame in Ark. Probably going to be one of your first tames. Besides the dodo. Me, I skip all that nonsense. Nope. My first tame is usually a Pteranodon, followed by a Argentavis, and then a Doedicurus, a Mammoth, and an Ankyloid, an Ankylosaurus. That's usually my very first tames, in that order. Get a basic flyer to get a better flyer that can then carry my my stone gatherer and my metal gatherer around. Get a mammoth for wood gathering, and that's everything you need. If you're wanting fiber, then you can get yourself a sickle or a theory. I prefer a theory, but berry teaming them is just absolutely ridiculous, so you're never going to see me doing that nonsense. I usually get theories just for boss battles anyway. Okay, so that is complete. Let me take a look at our fossils really fast. Will we get it up to 52%? Nice. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send one more expedition. I know that I said that was going to be my last one for a minute. Let me find one more expedition. I want to find this guy. the Dryosaurus. He's a smaller dino, which I could probably throw into one of these parks. I think I'm going to throw the Parasaurus down here. Oh, I already have the Parasaurus down here. Never mind. Darn it. I thought I was adding a new dinosaur into the park. Oh well. Okay, that's a minor setback. Nothing too extravagant though. I was looking forward to adding in a new dinosaur to the park. It looks like it's not new at all. Alright, so I'm gonna hold off on adding any additional dig sites to my expedition map. I already have a massive stockpile of digs to go for. Excuse me. No, I need to focus on getting my dinosaur count up now. That's the only for sure way to get your park rating up fast, is to add new dinos. So let me see here. I know I've got this one. I don't have a place for you yet. I know I have you. I've added you to a park already, I think. I wish you would tell me how many I have all together throughout my parks. That would be great, because then I can, adjust, create something new. Orthiomymus, Orthiomymus. Do I have... Yeah, I did place some of you. Okay, I did you guys. Those are placed down already. I have not placed any of these. Oops. That's not good. Staff center, view scientist. Bruh, he should have told me you needed a rest a long time ago. And then it looks like I have some training that I can do. Nice. 1, 2, 3. And oh yeah, I forgot. It's this one. The one where I settled and didn't look for any 10 stars. Like this guy, genetics can be perfect. Let's hit the refresh the one time like you do. Get a logistics guy up in there, and I saw a welfare as well. Boom. Fantastic. Now we go back over here. We find that 8, and we kick her the fuck out of here. Sayonara. So I do have a 9 and another 9. Those need to kick rocks, but we finally have our first 10s. And some of them can use some upgrading. He's resting. Yeah, there we go. And now we stand by. Nothing changed. I've lost, though I still have a little bit of an income. Okay. Now, time for a contract. And I'm going to do this one, as it is just one singular point that I need, and I'm about to get it. So Flying Reptiles Dig Site 3. Please don't be this one. Oh, of course it's that one. Oh, scientists are busy. Once that one that's resting is complete, I should have exactly what I need to complete it. Which means I just have one more task after that. Creating dinosaurs. It's a long break, not gonna lie. Review expedition. Nah, I've got everything I need. Alright, so I did say that I wanted to add in that one dino type right here. Let's start that up. And let me take a look to see if there's anything else I might be able to purchase. Like this guy. I'm just gonna have to wait on that one, I suppose. How'd I end up way down here? Is that all the room that I have to build in? Good lord. Yeah, I'm just gonna 2-star park with these 3 enclosures. Or, yeah, 3-star park with 3 enclosures. It wouldn't be the first time I've done that, though. Let me select some eggs. Give me 1 male. Nope, the male needs to have the 3 genetic traits. Begin incubation. Full send. In between the eggs and the break, that'll be perfect. And leave you some fossils. Nope, I'm gonna hold off. I do need to get that research done. The research. That's gonna be my first objective after doing this right here. So once the research is done, I'll do everything else that I need to do. You know, fossils, all that good stuff. Scientists are busy. Okay. There we go. Do research. Take side. Scientist limit. Oh yeah, I can train one of them. Hold on. There are training points. Who can I train? It was this guy. And this one. Okay, now let's see if I can't pull this research off. Hope I can. There we go. All it takes is a little initiative, a little upgrading, and off to the races. No, not research. I want to check my fossils. Scientists are busy. Okay, so I can't do anything with that. Let's see what I can do with this. At least via airlift. They don't like them. They don't like them. They don't like them. I'm gonna need new enclosure. Yeah, I'm gonna need new enclosure for these guys right there. Let's get that going.
Not many research stations do so well that they're given more land, but here we are. Of course, that land isn't exactly accessible. Bear in mind, we might have to flatten the place out a bit to make it more usable too. Nature is impressive and all, but it rarely takes our construction needs into account.
Yeah, you say that again. Okay. Cool. So all objectives on that map are done. But
I'm sure that no one will be surprised to hear this,
to work on.
but our client is overjoyed. The breeding program that they dreamed of has been made a reality, and we have their utmost trust.
That's great and all, but really, I should be thanking them. They gave me the chance to develop my research. And not many people would sink their resources into theories like that.
Oh, there's a world of clients who will happily pay for those theories now, Doctor. But our work here certainly isn't done. We have this client's trust, yes, but let's earn their devotion.
Outside the buildable area,
Din manages these sites for
that
clients,
makes no sense
and each
whatsoever.
client will have their own metrics for success. These key goals are how we calculate our park rating at each site we work on, and I am entrusting responsibility for these park ratings to you.
They might actually be large enough. Hold on, let me get the road going next.
A comfortable dinosaur is one that's significantly easier to manage. Keeping them content should be a priority.
It is a priority, Doc. Or Lambert. Sorry, he's not a Doc. There we go. Just to get the next little portion of this squared away. Gives me a better understanding of the amount of room that I have here. So I'm going to add in this over here, like so. I'm going to remove this one, as it's now in my way. Back up here to the enclosures, to the gates. Ew, that just does not look good like that. Maybe I can bring it from here, bring it down a little bit. I'm just gonna use straight angles. Like I said, I'm not trying to make a pretty park. I'm just trying to make it functional. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, oh well, I tried. Now that little piece has to go. There. Then let's get the attraction going. Need a viewing gallery. Right there.
Working with Cabot, I'm more wary about delegating tasks than I'd like to be. However, I trust you with this
shelter
one.
coverage.
Please don't make me regret that.
That one's pretty easy to do. Just put that there.
I knew you were a natural entertainer just like I am. Game recognizes game.
Okay, buddy. Whatever you say. Game recognizes game. That was the stupidest statement ever.
Confirming task. Request acknowledged.
Just my own personal thoughts. Alright, let's airlift this into their brand new enclosure. It is quite massive, so I'm thinking I can add something else in here. Maybe some of the big ones. Like Apatosaurus. I already have another one. Do I have Apatosaurus? I think I have Apatosaurus. Let me throw these guys in there. Yeah, big boy. Uh-oh. No, cancel. No, I messed up. I put him in the wrong enclosure. I put him in with the galleys. Ew. No, hold on. No, it's way too many. I was gonna say I could throw the galleys over here. They might be more suited. I don't know, I'll just wait for all of these to come over, knock them out as they come in, and move on with my life after that. He's a little guy.
The Homolocephale might seem
What'd you call me?
unassuming, but that flat plate on its head isn't there for decoration. I've seen it
The nerve
used
of this
socially
guy.
amongst the dinosaurs, but I've also seen it used defensively. Long story short, do not underestimate this animal.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Homolocephale to the park.
Okay, we all need to remain calm. Stay cool, as it were. It's the animals that are stressed, not us. We're relaxed. Or at least we will be when you handle the on-edge dino.
The what? Just waiting on that fifth one now. Any moment. Here it comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Homolocephale to the park.
Okay, let me go to transport.
Delivery has been completed.
Which one was it? It was this one and that one, and add task. Knock that out. And push start. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. There were a total of 6. 4, 5, and waiting for you to go to sleep. Guessing what? Ground fiber, I think it said it was. Come on. I need to get that sixth one knocked out, please. I will remove this entire forest if I have to.
Asset collection request received.
There we go. Toss them over there. Ooh, I'm going to need some more of you, so let's go ahead and post for another one. There we go.
Assets in the air.
I'll have a male and a female at the very least. Halfway to 3 stars.
Commencing asset transit.
I have some fossils. Let me go and
Asset
get to it.
delivered.
No, that's right. I already had them pre-selected. Get them running. Gift condition map.
I spend a lot of time just observing the dinosaurs and making notes on their behavior. I lose hours like that, and that's time lost on my tasks, too. Could you help with this one?
I can try. No promises.
Asset
Oh yeah, I do have one other priority ahead of these. Missing some comfort issues.
transit has commenced.
We are missing ground fiber, missing some water. Okay, missing ground fiber and water. It's because they haven't gone over to the water yet. And let me move ground fiber. Ground fiber, here we are. Ground fiber. Let's put it over here in the back. Get this species moved out over here. Environment, let's get some tree coverage. Just for their portion. Like so. There we go. Let's go ahead and find them. Missing water, which once they go further north, they'll get the water. They're missing ground leaf as well. So there's ground fiber, environment. Let's find the ground leaf. Let's give them a little bit of ground leaf on this front section. So you got ground leaf and ground fiber next to a water source, which they'll immediately start trekking over towards because they'll see that there's some food here, and then once they get within range of their food, they'll get the water. Once they see the water, they'll get the next food source. Perfect. And that's where their environment will be. So now that that's taken care of, my next objective is putting in a nesting ground. And since these seem to be kind of small, it needs multiple nests. Let me go ahead and place in a couple small nests. Hopefully they'll start tracking over there. Missing ground fiber. As soon as you go towards the water, you won't. Trust me. Go that way. Go over here. I said go up here.
Some dinosaurs have a
They'll figure it
bias
out.
towards needing authority. The alpha tends to take that role.
This one's going over.
An organized group of dinosaurs can be a dangerous one.
Does he
So we
notice
should
the
keep an eye
nests,
on
I
this.
wonder? Go over and see the food. Go on. Go see the food. This enclosure. I need to add in a ranger post just for observational purposes. Put it right here. And let's assign ranger team to the post. And there we are. Another thing I'm going to assign is the medical unit, just so that they can be present immediately when I need them to be. Now, there is one discrepancy with this cage. There is no way to get into it. So let me add a fence. And now they can get in. You need to go over there and see that there is food and nesting grounds. Multiple nests required. Okay, let me put a third nest then. There, now they're content. You just had to add 3 nests. Huh. Well, get on over there and enjoy your new portion of the habitat. Or just be over here in need of everything. Alright, so another thing that I'm going to need to utilize is adding in some more water. If you will get out of my way. I need to add in some water over here, please, and thank you. I want to add in some deep water. And then add in some shallow water. And then add in a deep spot in the middle. Like you would in real life. Water accumulates in these kind of formations, and any dips in the land. There we go. Looking nice. And they're beginning to understand that this over here is where they live. As you can see them congregating over here by the nest now. We got the ranger post coming out so I can finally see what's going on with this species and figure out what other requirements I need to tackle for them. It does not look like I need to tackle anything. When they go up in that right hand corner, their ground fiber is going to spike from 157 to the 500 to the other one. It's already 200. Area's good. Everything looks amazing. Plenty of pasture. And this over here, we got plenty of pasture. Honestly, what I could potentially do is they want pasture for their zone. So let's just find some pasture. And I'm going to put the pasture right here along the water's edge. Just sneak it on in. Hopefully they will be content with moving into this little lake area. No, completely moving on over. Because we have something else that's coming in. I'm gonna make that the male. Begin incubation. Start. You can be a female, which I can't do anything with yet until that one's done. And there we go. Beef fossils. A lot of money to be made there. And send out the expedition team. Take a look at how long I've spent here. 35 minutes. Okay, I really need to get this 3-star rating. And I have a feeling that these 2 right here are going to give me that 3-star rating. Oh, excuse me. Come on, hurry up, man. Minutes and change. I'm starting to lose money. What do you mean that's inaccessible? You're there taking care of it right now, dude. Want some tall leaf, some pasture. Tall leaf and pasture. Okay. So there's going to be a side effect that I'm unaware of. Environment. I think they said they wanted tall leaf. Let me see if there's just tall leaf. There's tall leaf and tall fruit. There, maybe that'll section off the two species. I'm hoping here. And that's literally a minute and some change away, so I'm going to now release you via airlift. And it seems like they all work fine.
To welcome a to the park.
And here we go. Big boy en route.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Mamenchisaurus to the
Transportation underway.
Why do I have two?
Oh, our animals have put their nest to good use. An ecosystem in action. Incredible.
For the length of its neck alone, the Mamenchisaurus is a sight to behold. With proper care and, as always, the right enclosure, it should prove to be one of our more impressive animals.
Okay. And there we go. Two animals added to this enclosure. Now let me see, as far as large nests are concerned, how many would you require? I'm gonna put it right over here. Just needs the one. And these guys are still happy? Yep, still happy. Still going strong.
Asset has been transported.
And there we go. There's our 3-star rating, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't even need the second one added in. Second one's going to give me a little bit of a boost, hopefully. But there we go. 3-star rating, and I just almost ran out of money. Oh, that was rough. Okay.
To welcome a Homalocephali to the park.
What is this here? Yeah, get rid of that. All right, so that's my 3-star rating, you guys. If you enjoyed this one, make sure to smash that like button. I'm going to go ahead and create a new save. Rename. I don't feel like spelling out secondary, so just boom. Okay. Secondary save. Just in case I have any problems. Because I had a problem with my audio. Yeah, I had a problem with my audio. Like I said, I was doing a Borderlands 4 recording. I was doing a whole series on that, and I had to remove them all. I had like 4 or 5 of them already uploaded and spaced out to when I wanted them to release. It turns out none of them had any commentary. My audio just seemed to do what it wanted to do, as per usual. So, the importance of having secondary saves now. Unfortunately, with that game, everything autosaves, and there's no way to have, like, save files. You just have a character and progression. So, hopefully, when I'm done with this game, or Stranded Alien Dawn, or both, I will focus on creating a series for that one, as I love Borderlands, and I just got my hands on it. I'm loving the Siren class, which is my main character right now. I'm running around with the Familiar, the dog, and boosting my overshields and melee damage. It's ridiculous, and I'm having so much fun with it. I wish that I could show to you guys the fun that I'm having, but unfortunately, like I said, I had some audio issues, and that's just not going to be in the cards for me today. Though, potentially in the future. But that's all we have time for here, you guys. If you enjoyed this one, as per usual, I ask that you smash that like button, especially if you liked it. You might be able to see more of my content if you're unsubscribed. And if you've made it this far, and you're not currently subscribed, I would implore you to ponder the potential of hitting that subscribe button. You know, if I manage to entertain you, it's bound to happen again. Also, I enjoy having people to talk to in the comment section, to bounce ideas off of, learn new techniques and new ways of doing things. So if I'm pleasing you, do yourself a favor and smack the hell out of that subscribe button. I promise you, I will do my best to ensure that all of your needs are taken care of. Though this isn't a happy ending parlor, so maybe not all of your needs. For those, I would go seek them out. But all right, you guys, that's all I have time here for this recording. So, smack the like button, contemplate smacking the subscribe button. Other than that, you guys, I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day. You guys take care and you stay safe, and I will definitely catch you in the next video. Later, guys.